How old were you when you started visualizing this day to come?
As soon as I started boxing, I knew I would fight at home one day. I knew I would fill up the Astrodome. I didn't know they was gonna make the Reliant. Then they made the Reliant. Then they built the Toyota Center in the 2003. And I fought at the Toyota Center. Didn't think I remember walking around the same Hilton one day it's gonna be me. And I even telling my family that I remember the times when Juan Diaz and Rocky Warriors and Francisco Bajada and everybody was on the card, I was on the undercard, and I was just like, man, one day it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be able to see my face by the locker rooms and stuff like that. And sure enough, I'm here.
As a future of boxing, man, I gotta ask, how's the time machine? I saw when the hurricane came through, the garage kind of fell a little bit. How's the door?
I think everything has stopped and paused. I think everything paused, and then when I walked through the door, this shit just slammed out. It was good. I was out in Mexico when it happened, but nah, man, it's just everything is going well, man. That stuff taken care of, the house taken care of. I'm a happy person overall.
You talked about your legacy a lot this week.
Just talk about reflect on connecting with Jermall, going on around with other soccer issues. 5 years since y'all have worked out together.
Yeah, man. Me and my brother have chose different paths in our career, different paths in life, but we got the same goal, and our goal is to be able to take care of our family, feed them the way we've been feeding our family, and just be who we are without having to say, I'm Jermall Charlo and it is Jermall Charlo. So we put it together, and we just hit each other up randomly and was like, hey bro, what's up? You know what time it is. I'm training right now. Got to go do the run. Well, I want to do it with you tomorrow. All right, just pull up.
Jermall, do you feel an obligation, a bit of pressure, June 19th, they're calling Jermall today, to put a good performance against Montiel on Saturday?
Nah, the way I box, I'm going to perform well no matter what. It's up to Montiel to be able to respond to me and do the things that he say he's going to do. I'm going to fight him. I'm a fighter, and I'm going to fight him.
You said that you're not looking at Canelo, you're not looking for Triple G, but those fights present himself right to the end of the year. Would you take those fights?
I take it. I got another fight by the end of the year. I probably want to fight 2 more times. I know it's summer already, but if I can get back in there by the fall and get back in there by the winter, then I'll take me a break for the rest of the winter all the way to spring.
You talked about legacy all week.
Ring Magazine has Triple G ranked ahead of you in their rankings. Do you feel disrespected by that, given the fact that he won his title as a vacant belt against the guy you defended your title against?
Ring Magazine don't really pay my bills, and none of it really matters to me as much as it probably mattered to you. I feel like I can edge GGG because look what I did to Devrichenko, right? Who they said, Golovkin had a hard time with him. I just don't want to pick on the older man and make it look like I'm just going for a week of prey, but he does have a belt, so is there time to unify? If it's time to unify before he runs out of gas, then I'm here to fight him. Like you were saying, my legacy on the line, so I fight for my legacy. I fight for the people who love me, and that's just what I'm for.
I suppose the Charlo name is synonymous. When people at Charlo, they think about you and your brother, but they think about champions and winning. It's synonymous with it in boxing.
We've been winning all our life, so it's just one of those things when you're around somebody that's naturally just a winner, and then everybody start, fluctuating what they do around you, and it just make you even better. And honestly, I'm happy about my position.
Are you enticed to get that big stadium fight, which I got relying here to fill that up when you see people filling up?
Well, once I fill up this Toyota Center, and this on Montiel, just imagine what I do with a Canelo. It's a lot of minutes.
But talking about Canelo, he's speaking a lot more English now, man. Maybe do you want to slide into his DMs, let him know, hey, what's up?
Would you walk up on him like Andrade?
Man, honestly, I like Canelo. I like what he done for his career. He's a legend in the sport. I'm not tampering with the fact that the dude is who he is, But I'm a real fighter myself, so I'm down to fight. Boxing is boxing. I got the experience enough to hold my ground. So I can hold my ground with Canelo. I can hold my ground with Golovkin. I'm ready to fight a big name, but I can't get the big names in there with me. I gotta continue to make money and support my family. So that's what I'm doing.
Would you walk up on them like Andrade tried to do him at this press conference?
I wouldn't want nobody to walk up on me. I'm not approachable like that. So
what you think about that?
It is what it is. I thought it was corny, but to each his own. Andrade need help. Andrade need stuff like that. I don't. I'm past the level where I gotta keep calling people out and I gotta keep walking up on fighters. Hey, let's fight. I can't make the fight right now. So if anything, you're gonna make Canelo not give you a chance. I mean, he is in position to say yes or no. So I thought it was clown move. I thought maybe, it's some old school tactics that people stuck in their ways and people calling everybody out. But I'm not here to call nobody out. I'm here to fight the best, whoever they put in front of me.
What do you think about the Wilder Fury trilogy, and what advice would you give Wilder in that fight?
Honestly, a lot of people have been talking to me about the Wilder Fury fight. I'm interested in seeing how that fight goes for the third time around. I think they both learned different things in each fight. I'm the twin who don't mind saying whatever, but I don't know, man. I'm not against Wilder. I'm not against Fury. I want both of them to just be successful and get a heavyweight division back its buzz that it once had.
Jermall, another big fight coming up in August is Spence versus Pacquiao. Obviously, Spence here from Texas, you're from Texas. How do you see that fight going?
I'm rocking with Spence, man. I think Spence will be too much for Pacquiao. The late Pacquiao is just, he's a different fighter than he used to be, and I think that Spence will do some different things to him that I don't think any other fighter been able to do.
This is the happiest we've ever seen you at a fight week, I think. So what do you credit that to, man?
I credit it to my team, my mom, my family, my kids here. I know my kids normally don't come to these press and they don't come to my weigh-ins, and you might not know, but I don't like to show a different character in front of my kids than I don't show at home, and I'm happy at home, so why not be happy in front of my kids and my mom and my family and all my fans?
I don't know if I missed.
Inspiring you this week?
My kids definitely inspire me. They all I got. Like I can't live up to nothing else besides my kids and my babies. And my baby's coming, so it's not like, Daddy box, that's all. Look, Daddy box is like, WWE, they watch it, I watch it with them. We go to monster truck jams and stuff like that. But other than that, man, I love my baby, so I wanna protect them away from this.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler probably was The Rock, but I'm real cool with Booker T. He was a real big fan of Booker T back in the days.
He's the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin was crazy, so it gave me a lot of my ambition.
Not sure if I missed the memo, but the OVO logo here. What's your sponsorship? What's your relationship with them like?
Me and Drake linked up on a couple things that we bring into Houston. Drake is a big familiar face here in Houston, let alone Drake supports me like all the way down to like me doing this interview right now. Just got off the phone with him a couple hours ago. Just motivating me to be better and just take my life serious and just be gracious at these times that I do have, and I'm happy about it. I'm happy somebody like Drake reached out to me, and I'm friends with a lot of people in the industry, but no one ever just care about like young fighters and care about their well-being, and it's just one person that I love. Nah, he's not gonna be at the fight, but he'll be watching.
Jermall, Canelo Plant seems to be the next fight. As part of PBC, do you root for Plant in that, so it makes kind of the unification easier? Or
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know Canelo's plan. I've not talked to Canelo and his team. Last time I heard he was going through something with Oscar De La Hoya. I don't talk to Oscar De La Hoya. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, man, I'm here to fight. I'm here to fight Montiel. If they give me Canelo next, I'll be prepared for him. I'm one of the best in the world. I get a chance to show y'all sooner or later. A lot of fans don't like when you just keep talking about you and me and things like that of that nature, but I'm a boxer. That's what I do. I'm very strong, and my mind frame is different.